happy Taco Tuesday, everyone. You know the day of the week it is. Today I'm at a brand new place. It's called Queso Loco. It's in Orlando, up Fairbanks. There's my receipt. And I saw this like kids taco box that they had. I saw it on a different video, so I had to come and check it out. So here's like their kids box, their kids meal. Um, Fun fact about me, if I can order off the kids menu, I will. And so inside you get to choose between like a regular taco, but you do have the option of a quesadilla. Check that baby out. Isn't that beautiful? I like to call it birria tacos, sexy tacos. And then you get your choice of like chips or french fries or rice. I chose arroz. There you go. And then it comes with, I think this is like a salsa, the sauce for the dipping the birria. And then check this out. It comes with, I don't know what this is. I think it's candy, like the Mexican candy. But I'm going to take a bite out of that sexy taco in a moment, but your content. So y'all know I like to talk about personal things that happen to me in my life or in my career, and now that I'm a solopreneur. And I have a few mortgages, and one of them is serviced by a company, and we're going to call this company Hanging with Mr. Cooper. You remember that TV show back in the 90s, Hanging with Mr. Cooper? We're just going to call that servicing company that. And so one of my mortgages is serviced with Hanging with Mr. Cooper. And I had got notification that I had a check coming to me from my escrow account. I was like, yay. And I didn't receive it, so I was calling them to give them another address so that they can send me my check. And so they have, when you log on to your account, they do have a bot. And so I tried going through the bot first, didn't work. It just wasn't body. So finally I had to call the customer service number, and the technology would not get me to the right department. I tried and I tried. I mean, it took about a good maybe 20 minutes for me to finally figure it out. It was very frustrating. And this is coming from someone who, again, I'm in the business 23 years. So I had to BS, and I had to ask for a different department in Espanol, in Spanish. I didn't even need that department, but that's how I was able to get through to a representative. It did not have a zero option like for representative. But when I finally did go get a representative, they were very pleasant and very helpful and took care of the need. Great, no problem. But getting there, horrible experience. I'm telling you this story because as someone who is a veteran in the industry, and I was having trouble navigating their dashboard or their website. Can you imagine someone who is not familiar with the industry, or maybe they might be a first-time home buyer and they might have questions? And this is why we as an industry, those that have been in it for a very long time, we have to be more vocal about processes, about setting up the proper expectations, especially for our first-time home buyers, because this is why we're getting a bad rep out here in the homeownership streets. You should hear how I'm a Gen Xer, but not so much the older millennials, but the younger millennials and Gen Z, how they talk about us. They drag us about homeownership, about just it is not beneficial, how they're never going to own a home. I mean, they make up excuse after excuse, and the whole experience kind of really opened up my mind and my eyes, because I'm thinking to myself, if I was having trouble, struggling, can you imagine someone who's just, this is their first rodeo? And so we as a community as a whole have to do a better job with educating, voicing home ownership, promoting home ownership, and also setting the proper expectations about processes, about escrow accounts, about how your mortgage payment can go up, right? Because of taxes, not necessarily because of the actual payment, but because of, taxes or your insurance or there's so many things. But with that, you guys, happy Taco Tuesday. Always sending light and positivity to all. This too shall pass. And let me know, have you ever had problems like trying to get help with either hanging with Mr. Cooper or another servicer company? You guys, it was a struggle. Eat your taco, folks. Bye.